another lovely unrehearsed video that we have no idea what I'll be saying, but I will tell you right now, it's in response to questions that I've received about fighting a boxer. Well, you're not going to fight a boxer, because anybody who's really good is not going to be picking a fight with you, and they're not going to be acting out. Boxers have a lot of self-control. They do it in the ring. That's why you never hear about it. But nonetheless, you want to understand what to do with a person who uses boxing. And also, I was asked about old-timing boxing. Instead of coming with these flat punches, they come with more of a Wing Chun, a vertical punch, and the old-timing boxing and doing this. Boxers tend to keep their hands close and protect their face more, and then they'll jab, whether it's a flat punch, or which it usually is, or vertical, like that. So if he comes in and he's using that posture toward me, I already know that he's going to be fast, he's going to be powerful, and he's going to be able to take my blows. So a couple of things happen. He comes on in, boom. I immediately use my pock like you would use in any other type of a strike. It's the same thing. His punch is like anybody else's punch when it comes there. He's going to be strong, he's not going to miss, and you better do this well. There's your pock, comes on. But if he has his hands up and he's just protecting himself, a couple of things I want to do. One is, I can make contact. Boxers don't tend to keep contact. They tend to strike, pull back. We don't do that in Wing Chun. I make my contact, and right now he's not even having to think. He knows as a boxer he's going to take this fist with me holding it, and he's going to jam it in my face and break my head open because I can't handle it. Now, if I did let him get past and he did that, in comes my arm. That's what Wing Chun is doing, and I don't lose my contact here. Because if I lose contact for a second, this one is just going to absolutely destroy me. He's going to, turn and whack, whack. So we already know you're fighting against a powerful machine. But we're thinking more in terms of somebody who's done some boxing. They're not a prize fighter. They've done some boxing. Because if you're talking about the level of how do you defeat a boxer in the ring, well, you better have really superb kung fu. And then you'll probably be able to do it if you have Wing Chun. And the reason is because you'll have some advantages. He's going to be endlessly killing you with powerful punches and able to take your blows. And here's the final answer on that. You're not going to fight in the ring because he's used to taking 1,000,000 punches and not even caring. And I'm going to probably be very unhappy if I get hit. So I'm not going to allow him to hit me, and I have to use lethal force or blinding force or break a leg or leave the ring. So there's no point in, as far as I'm concerned, going into the boxing ring unless you just want to take punches and you're a warrior and that's your way of expressing it. So again, up come his hand. He's coming in, boom. One hand went inside, one hand went outside. There's my pock. I'm wrist to wrist, and I have to strike. There it is. I strike. Boom, 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 boom. And if I have his hands controlled and tied up, he's not going to be doing anything to me. And if he steps in to do a roundhouse, a fast roundhouse, boom. There it is. Simultaneously and independently, I'm blocking him and I'm striking him. And if I lose wrist to wrist here and he continues for a rabbit punch, there I'm pushing against his upper arm near the elbow with this hand. I still have this one here controlling this hand and striking. And then if he goes to strike with that hand, I'll have to deal with it. But that's Wing Chun. So it's just Wing Chun with a different style. That's all.